Your court television news starting now.
Good morning, everybody, or should I say good afternoon, everybody, depending on what part of the country you live in. Welcome to a special episode or pretty much special, just kind of update. I wouldn't even really call it a breaking news, just a special news update in regards to the Willy2Guns investigation. What I'm going to do is just kind of let this notification, now that the live stream went out, kind of go out. That way we can go ahead and start once we get, I think about enough people that I think are going to be coming in for this stream. In the meantime, I'd just like to get my chat set up. I'd like to welcome everybody to today's show. I'm just going to be giving an update. This was not a planned show. I'll kind of explain a little bit further what I mean by that. I want to thank my mods for being here at a last minute. I want to thank you, the viewers, for being here. I appreciate you all having the notifications on. And I want to welcome all the members of the jury today. Let me go ahead and get my chat set up here. And in the meantime, we'll let people kind of mosey on in. But today is September 29th, Friday, end of the week. So I hope for some of y'all, you're going to be getting ready to do something exciting for the weekend. If not, TGIF for the rest of y'all that are just going to spend a normal Friday hanging out, doing whatever you do. So we've got about 100 people, looks like, in chat. So I want to go ahead and just get started with the update. If anybody, for some reason comes in a little bit late, this will remain up as a VOD. So, of course, anybody can catch it as a replay. I'll just kind of get straight to it. After last night's live stream or show, and for some of you that were not here last night, we ended at last night's show with what was an update. Last night's show, we did a few court updates. There was a lot of court dates that were coming up. There was one, as a matter of fact, today. So we went ahead and gave those updates on last night's show. We concluded the show with discussing and bringing up a few new things that had come up in regards to the Willy2Guns investigation. And we concluded our live stream show with that. After the live stream, I had been contacted through the comment section by members of Willy2Guns' family. It was early morning today, and through that communication through the YouTube comment section, I was able to communicate directly with members of Willy2Guns' family via a telephone call. Okay. So I directly spoke to the members of Willy's family. They went ahead and contacted me because they did tune into last night's show, and they're completely disgusted, just quite frankly, with what's going on. Okay. And they want to clear everything up. And because, like I said, and this was part of the discussion I had told with them, is once this has been cleared up, I think people are going to be respecting as far as the family. And that's what I'm going to ask of you all, please, is, obviously you probably know the news that I'm going to break. And I'm just asking that at this point, just like I had promised y'all, the only investigation that this station was going to do was finding the truth of whether Willy had passed away or not. Okay. After that, we weren't going to be trying to contact family members, trying to push narratives, anything like that. All right. The sole purpose of this channel was just to clarify whether what I guess you could say Blade and Beck's update was true, or whether this was just a hoax and a rumor. All right. And I'm going to tell you right now, after speaking with the members of the family, I'm sadly to say that Willy did pass away. As a matter of fact, Willy passed away about 2.5 weeks ago. Willy passed away in Kansas City, Missouri, contrary to a lot of the news and rumors that's been out there. And Willy was cremated in Kansas City, Missouri. This was about an 1.5 hour long phone call that I had with the members of his family. We spoke about a lot of other things. Those are things that I'm not going to speak about on this channel. What I told that family was that I was just going to make the statement to clarify the rumor that was going around whether Willie had passed or not. And I also was going to ask or make another statement for the family that I'm going to get to as well. So just to clarify again, about 2.5 weeks ago, Willie did pass away. Okay. He passed away in a hospital in Kansas City, Missouri. And he was also cremated in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, the reason there is not an obituary is because Willie's family at this time are going to ask for law enforcement to begin an investigation into this situation and what happened. Specifically, they were discussing, negligence and failure to render aid. Okay. Now, another thing that I'm going to confirm, and this is something that the family did confirm with in our discussion, was the detective that Blade was discussing or talking about yesterday. I believe by the last name of Masters. Let's just say Detective Masters. They did confirm that that is a real detective. As a matter of fact, these members of Willie's family have already been in touch with said detective. Okay. And that's as far as I'm going to go into that. Again, the family, is just seeking that you please respect the wishes of just, now that everything's been clarified, that, they not be contacted, just posting of any personal pictures of the family, things like that, not be done. Just let this family mourn as rightfully they should, is all I'm asking. The other thing that the family asks is, with this investigation that they want started, they're asking for the public's assistance. Okay. And what they mean by that is if you have anything that you feel, whether it's a clip, whether it's just a bit of information you want to share, they ask that you please get that. The way that they ask that this be communicated to them is that you send that information to the email address that I'm going to give you guys, which is going to be this channel's email address. And then I'm going to forward that information over to an email address that I have for the family. Okay. Another way that they said is if you feel more comfortable just posting it on the IP2 community forum, they have been actively looking through that forum for information. And if you do post anything on there, they probably are going to see it. If you want to make sure that that information does get directly to them, then I suggest you go with option A, which is just emailing it to the channel's email address. And then I'll be forwarding that information to the family's email address that has been given to me. Let's see here. Now, and that's the reason why there is not an obituary. The family has decided not to put one out yet because of, wanting to start this investigation. Let's see here. In reference to a county, because Kansas City, Missouri, again, has a lot of sublets, Clay County. That is the county where Willy2Guns, or just Willie, was cremated in, okay? Which is a county in the Kansas City, Missouri area. There, like I said, it was a pretty long conversation I had with the family. At this time, this is everything that they wanted me to share. If there's anything else that may come up, I've left my contact info with them, and I've let them know that they can reach me at any time. If there's anything they want me to share with you guys, I'm sure they'll contact me and let me know. But as far as just right now, the reason for them contacting me was for me to go ahead and put out this information, this statement. And like I said, to just ask for the respect of letting this family mourn. The truth has been spoken. It's a very, very sad, a very unfortunate situation. We spoke about this the other day. A very senseless death, in my opinion. And personally, I'm in any way that I can support this family in their investigation, I'm here to help them with that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and post up that email, which is just going to be this channel's email. And again, if you feel more comfortable just posting, if it's a clip or something, bit of information that you think is going to help with this family and their investigation, please post it on the IP2 form if you prefer to do that. That was their request. If you want to get it directly to them or make sure it does, the other option is you can email it to this channel's email, and then I'm just going to forward it right to their email. I think that posted up. All right. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and post it on my other channel, or not other channel, but through the YouTube page. That way it actually gives you a link. That might be easier to just click on. All right. And I think that posted again. All right. And like I said, as far as this channel and going any further into this, there is not going to be anything. Now, if this investigation goes through and individuals are brought to justice and those individuals are going to face the court system, then absolutely, this channel will provide coverage. But as far as anything else, like I said, only thing that we were going to do was just investigate whether, what Blade and Beck was saying was the truth or whether this was just a hoax. I know a lot of people might say, well, it's just you saying this. What proof do you have? Well, that's all I can do is just say, I am the proof. I spent an hour and a half speaking with these members of the family. I personally asked questions that I knew would vet them as far as making sure they were people, or, obviously who they were, that they said they were. And I've made and asked a few of the statements that they asked for me to make, which was, like I said, please respect the family so that they can mourn. And also, if there's anything that you can do that you think will help with this investigation, to please post it or send it through the email address that's been listed. And I want to wish my condolences, if any of the family members are watching right now, to that family, and RIP Willie. And it was actually early this morning. So if somebody was asking the time that we had this conversation, it was early this morning, as in like 3:30 this morning, my time. All right. Well, that's all I had to say. Like I said, that was just the purpose of coming on right now, was to share that information. If you have any other questions, again, I'm not going to share anything from my personal conversation with the family members, but if you have anything you want to share, or if you just have any questions that I may be able to answer, hey, please shoot me a message through Instagram or an email. And again, if you have anything that you think would be helpful to the family of Willie, you can submit that either onto the IP2 form if you feel comfortable using that. If not, you can just send it directly to this email address, and I've been instructed just to forward it over onto their email address. All right. And as a matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and just put this person, don't need them commenting like that when we've got a family that's mourning like that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just call this an end of a stream. And again, like I said, if there's any way you think you can help, reach out in any of the methods that I mentioned. And again, my condolences to the family. Just a really sad situation. And I think a lot more, as far as with if this is dealt through the justice system like it rightfully should be, we'll let them handle it. and we'll just be here to watch and wait and see what happens. But hopefully, justice comes for Willie and his family is all I can say. All right, everybody, as always, love you guys. Take care, and just hang out. Check out your next notifications that come out. We'll probably do something for end of the weekend or end of the week stream as far as court updates. Maybe have something fun lined up as just doing a normal IRL stream to just finish up the rest of the month. Either way, I'll post that as a notification as soon as I figure out when I will be coming on live again. Okay, you guys have a great day. And again, if you have any questions or if you can be of any help, you know how to reach out to me. Take care, guys.